And welcome back. We're back with Sherry Dennets. Sherry, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much. Glad to be here.
I'm going to have you start out and tell us a little bit about the company and kind of how you got going.
Okay, the company's been going for 13 months today. We started it because, should I tell the whole story? Oh, the whole story.
So we want to have enough time to still be able to talk about the product.
Short story. 2 years ago, my world flipped upside down financially. I went from having plenty of monthly income to almost no income, and kept saying, okay, God, what do you want me to do? It kept coming to my mind over months that I should do what I love, and what I love to do is bake and feed people. And what I know how to do is gluten-free, because I've been gluten-free for over 30 years, and dairy-free.
Well, and we talked about it a little bit beforehand. You know, if you're in that situation, if you need to be gluten-free, it can be very overwhelming.
It's exhausting, and it's financially challenging because you buy all these different mixes and different things to put stuff together, and it doesn't come out the way the package says it's going to come out. And Richard and I have really found that out. We have quite a few beef cattle, and we have fed a lot of the beef cattle my experiments where they were supposed to come out perfect, and instead they came out very yucky. So, and if he is not gluten-free, and if he doesn't pass the test, he doesn't tell me it's okay, it doesn't go out to the general public.
We all need a taste tester.
Yep, and he's a good one. And he doesn't hold back his opinion either.
That's important too, an honest taste tester. Those are hard to find.
Yes, he does a great job.
Well, and let's talk about what products you have.
Okay, because we grow beef, I do beef pot pies in 2 sizes. I do beef pasties. I also do chicken pasties, vegetarian pasties. We do a number of breads. There's sourdough baguette. I make a lot of pie crusts in various sizes. Also dinner rolls. And then a lot of mixes. I do specialty mixes for people who might want, there's certain things that they want that you don't find easy, or they can't have that you find easily, and so I'll make them up a mix, and I usually include the xanthan gum in that mix so that they don't have to go buy that. It's a pretty expensive product to put into your stuff.
And what does it do?
The xanthan gum is sort of like the glue that holds it together, like the quote-unquote gluten, although it is not in any form has any gluten in it. I also sell a very, very good product that's from Wyoming that is a 0.03 parts per million contamination for oats. As much as I love Bob's Red Mill oats, they are legally at 20 parts per million, which for most celiacs is too high. So it's been a joy because I finally found an oat I can make oatmeal cookies and put them in my Powerhouse stud muffins and put them in my pancake mixes. So it's been wonderful to be able to offer that to people to get the fiber and the nutrition that comes from a good oat that doesn't make you sick.
Well, and I know when you look at all the different products, I can see everything on the table. We have to ask about the stud muffin.
Well, let me get a package. The stud muffin is meant to be a meal in a muffin. It's the muffins that I actually bake have the equivalent of 3/4 of a cup of coffee in them. Fortunately, though, the mix I make, you can take the packet out. So if you don't want the caffeine but just want a good nutritious muffin, it's a good source of protein, an excellent source of fiber, omega-3s and omega-6s, very, very low in fat. This whole mix only requires 3 tablespoons of oil, and all I use is oil. I don't use anything hydrogenated in any of my foods. Everything is, I just think that we should make it as nutritious as we can and still have it taste good.
Certainly, how have you found the market? I mean, is there a market niche? Are there folks looking for these kinds of things?
Oh, it's been amazing. We started, as I said, 13 months ago. Nobody knew who we were, and it's just almost been a miracle how I'm getting orders from California, Arizona, Ohio, Wyoming, Wisconsin, not to mention Michigan, of course, and it's people are really enjoying it and going after it. The meat pies that we sell are, and the vegetarian pies are really taking off, are probably the highest seller. And then the mixes, I don't carry anything that doesn't sell well. If it's not a good seller, we stop carrying it. So it's all been very popular. And I'm finding word of mouth is just flying. Doing good.
And things like this.
Yes, yeah, and things like this, yes, being right here and having you. And yeah, wonderful.
Well, and I know you said, you know, you actually went to all this trouble, you put it in your basement to start a kitchen. That's quite a commitment.
It is. We tore out that old dark basement, redid it, got it certified, and went to work. And I started selling stuff. We were certified September 26th, and I started selling the next day.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and we will put information on the website.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Folks, if you're looking for some great food, and certainly if you have celiac issues, we will link with Sherry, and you can find out how you can do more. And we will be back with another guest so you can learn more about the exciting food companies and businesses we have here in the state of Michigan.